What is up, you guys? This is why I don't need coffee in the morning. Alright, we need to get out of here before the neighbors get even more mad at me. This has been idling for a bit. I like to warm it up on cold mornings. It is an absolutely beautiful 42 degrees this morning. Crisp, cool, and I need gas. So we're gonna go actually get gas first because my idiot self forgot to get it last time I rode. Sometimes when you ride these things, you get so caught up in them that you just forget about the gas part. And my gas light's not on yet, but trust me, it will be very quickly. Ooh, she's a little poppy this morning. Cold weather makes it pop, hot weather makes it pop. Over the railroad. Whoop, whoop. All right. 93, as always. Smells so good. Golly, this thing's flowing like crazy. Let's get out of here. It is chilly. My tire was sliding. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this beautiful morning. Cold tires, cold tires. What the heck is that thing? Ranger on crazy big tires. It is election day today for the President of the United States. So for you guys that are not watching from the United States, congrats, you don't have to deal with this. For those of you that are here, today is going to be quite the commute because I feel like there's going to be a lot of people on the road. So we got to be a little cautious. But you guys can tell by the title of the video and just my overall channel, I thoroughly enjoy commuting on this thing. And how can you not when you have 208 horsepower? But I just wanted to kind of just go into more detail on this one. I want you guys to tell me in the comments what you'd like me to cover in the future about it. Maybe about this bike or about motorcycles in general. But I think this is quite a good commuter bike, especially for the kind of power that it makes. And I went over this, you know, in my previous videos with the technology of it and reliability, but really the overall, yeah, look at all those cars. Election day, everybody's out. But with the electronics, the power, the comfort, just everything that this bike has to offer makes for a treat whenever I get to ride it to work and back. Mostly back, because the mornings are super cold like this. You know what? We are going to catch a back road. Got to be careful because the tires are a little chilly still, but we can give her a little rip. Really watch for rocks in this section. Ooh, the shadow, that's cool. Woo! And this one might be a shorter video. I just wanted to capture a little bit of my cold commute this morning, explain why this thing is so good, maybe give a couple clips of me ripping it on some back roads. This very chilly weather. Gravel, you gotta be real careful. Yup, there we go. Now we're good. As I said at the start, I really don't need coffee on the mornings I commute on this thing. Mostly because if I had it, I think it would just be a sensory overload. This thing just gives you a heightened sense of everything. You get the sound, the pull of the power, the looks, the handling of it. I would just completely overstimulate myself, I guess in a good way, kind of, if I had coffee or caffeine in the morning with this thing. Whoa, she slid a little on the side of the tire. Jeez. Okay, I gotta be a little careful. These are a little slick out. Seems like a dumb idea, but let's do it. Wow, this thing is still not warm. Did you guys see how red it was? I couldn't even bring it to red line. Well, I mean, I could, but I didn't want to. I looked down and saw it was all yellow still. I've been riding this thing for like 15 minutes now. Somewhat aggressively, so it should be pretty warm by now, but I trust whatever it's telling me. I think it's just saying the coolant temp is pretty low. I just don't know. God, it's so much fun. It says it's 39 degrees now. We're not even at the coldest part yet. I love the shadow. It's so cool. Good Lord. It's so stupid. Oh, it's so dumb. If you guys are enjoying just how stupid this bike is, drop a like on the video. It does really help the channel. Let's give some waves to some people and be nice this morning. He nodded his head. That's good enough. We'll take it. So basically in the cold, the first 3 gears are useless. 4th gear still pops it up, but not as crazily. It just further feeds into why this bike is so dumb, but so good. Like, absolutely is 200 horsepower too much for a commute? Yes. But it leads to just some of the most fun I've ever had on 2 wheels. And yes, it's freezing cold. And yes, my body parts are kind of miserable. But my brain and my heart are enjoying it. So it's worth it. As long as I don't get frostbite, but I don't think I will. It's only, I commute 35 minutes. So, in 39 degree, 41 degree weather now, I should be alright. Especially since I'm wearing my winter gear, which I will make a video on here in the near future, because I know you guys want to look forward to seeing something on that as well. For those of you that ride in colder climates, the problem is I have to wear my steel toes to work, so I'm wearing those today, and they have mesh on the top. They're like a steel toe shoe. Yeah, it's kind of miserable. All the wind is just going right through them. It's kind of nice to slow it down a little bit. I honestly don't know. Okay, it is warming back up. The bike told me, like, at, what was that, 9 grand or something, and it was basically to shift, so I don't want to beat it too much, but I also want to have fun. Look at all the voters. We got an audience this morning, apparently. I was hoping to get another motorcycle for winter, but this thing, I think it'll do just fine. You guys obviously enjoy this thing. I mean, it's what the whole channel's based on. What I'm really looking forward to, and what I really commute in the mornings for, is the afternoon ride home. Like, while this commute is, you know, it can be fun, it's a good time, it's really cold, kind of uncomfortable, and the bike, it likes cold air, but not this cold. I feel like this cold, it's just never warming up to it, which is ironic. It's a Ducati. They run really hot normally, but it just never gets to the operating temperature I think that it needs to be at to be happy. Because like you saw, I mean, I went to get on it and it kind of indicated that it was not warm yet. That was after a while. Like, now it's been probably 20 to 25 minutes of riding, so it should be warm. The oil is at least warm, I know that. Man, some of the other stuff, it just seems like it doesn't get warm on mornings this cold. 37 degrees now. The only con is whenever it starts getting below freezing is when I get a little sketched out riding this thing in. I mean, it's still on the Diablo Rosso Corsa 4s. So, I mean, they're made for street tires with occasional track use, but I don't know if they're made for temperatures this cold. As you saw with a couple of the clips this morning, you know, they like to kind of slide around a little bit. So I think I'm going to go with a less aggressive rubber compound next time I get some new ones, which fortunately for this thing happens all the time. Every, you know, 2,000 to 2,500 miles around there, got to get a new rear tire. And then every other time I get a new front tire. I want to get on the highway. I'm getting on the highway. Let's do it. Let's be miserable one last time. Come on, baby. I don't know if I was quick enough to beat the people that were in front of me, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, I think that was the person I was behind. Dang. That's okay. Thanks again for joining me. I know this is a shorter video, but really appreciate you guys watching them. I love sharing my passion with you guys and just how amazing this thing is. And I know I overhype it. It's just a motorcycle. It has 2 wheels and an engine, a big old engine. But there's something special about this one. For me, at least. So this thing is wicked. So if you're just trying to have an answer as, you know, 200 horsepower dailyable, is it right, you know, able to be everything I want it to be? Yes. Unless you want to off-road, that, yeah, you can't do that. But everything else, it's very, very able to do. Well, that was risky. Tell you what, there are cops everywhere this morning. Probably not a smart idea for me to be cruising at the speed limit. Yep, gotta be careful. Cold tires, cold tires. Again, I know it was short. I hope you guys at least got to enjoy some of my commute, enjoy the sounds, the sights, me being absolutely frigid. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll catch you on the next one.